been second in line if Stacey wasn't the murderer. We did talk quite seriously about it being Peggy at one stage. It was always really Stacey. Peggy was in the frame at one point. I think when Barbara told us that she was going, that really, we stopped thinking about Peggy at all, because I think it would have just been a bit too neat, and I think the audience would have maybe cottoned on to agree, as they did, that if Barbara's leaving the show, then maybe it's Peggy. So we didn't go that route, and it worked better for Stacey as far as we were concerned. Stacey didn't question Bradley if it was him. What Stacey said to Bradley was, "What have you done? What did you do?" So she knew full well that it was her, even if the actress playing her at that time didn't. What she wanted to ascertain in the Boxing Day episode and subsequent to that is what exactly Bradley had done. Had he, she was shocked to hear that he'd left his, he punched Archie, maybe left DNA at the scene. What's next for Stacey's character? Well, Emma, you'll see in Monday's episode, which I expect has gone out by now, that she runs. She runs away. She's so kind of burdened with grief for Bradley and what she's done that she has to get out. Next time we see her will be when Max comes to find her. He wants explanation. He wants to understand what happened, and we'll hear in very clear detail why Stacey did what she did, and her feelings about it, and Max's reaction to that. She also is going to have a baby at some point this year, which we now know is Ryan's. So it'd be interesting to watch how Stacey and Ryan relate to each other over the next few months. If Lacey couldn't have performed due to illness, we would have still used that ending, and I'll tell you how we'd have done it. We would have used some scenes that we shot in the dress rehearsal of her with voice. What we figured was that there's three key Stacey scenes in the episode. There's the scene with Bradley in the bedroom, there's the scene where she says goodbye, and there's the I did it scene at the end. Those three scenes we had good versions of from rehearsals. Everything else we could have rewritten so that she said nothing. So what we were thinking of doing, and I'm really glad that we didn't have to do this because I wanted the episode to be completely live. What we could have done is done the whole thing live, but just played in 3 tapes. The tape of her in the bedroom with Bradley, of her Turpin Road on the bridge with Bradley, and the end. That's what we would have done. I wouldn't have changed the story.